Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's class, we're going to be using a lot of creative ingenuity and a lot of soup cans. So I have 6 of them. Hopefully you can find about 6 things that you have 2 of, and we'll use those as props today. So set them up. Top corners of your mat, I have a stack of 2, and then I'm going to use the other 2 for hand weights. So meet me here on your mat and we'll get started. So we're going to start with just some really basic gentle roll downs today. Feet are in between our 2 stacks of cans, and then we're going to reach our other hand weights out in front of us. So from here we're going to start to round out the spine, just start to create space between the tops of your thighs and the low belly. And then inhale, start to close that gap and come back up nice and tall. Exhale, pull the belly away from the tops of the thighs. And then inhale to come back up, all the while squeezing those inner thighs together. Rolling yourself back, finding that scoop in those low abdominals, and then continue back up. I want you to try to control where you end up, maybe pausing on the inhale. And then exhale, let's scoop to come back up. Just changing our breathing pattern slightly to make this a little bit more challenging, a little bit more engaging for our core. Lifting, scooping to come back up. We're gonna hold this next one. Pausing halfway, stay there. From here, you're gonna start to keep the space between your arms, float right leg to tabletop, come back down, and then left leg to tabletop. So I'm just keeping my arms open and my knees are coming between them. Lifting right side, and then back down, and then lifting left side, all the while reaching through those arms to pull your chest closer to your knees. Last one, left side. And then let's come up to the top, take a little baby break there, maybe round over your thighs. We'll sit back up, palms come back up facing the ceiling. Roll yourself back, find that halfway hold. This time bicep curl the arms. Exhale as we curl them both. Inhale as they release. Exhale, curl them both. Inhale, release. We're gonna do this twice more, just the arms, and then we're adding the legs back in. Curl the arms, release the curl. Now the right leg comes to tabletop. Lift the leg with the arm, come back down. Lift the left with the arms, and then come back down. Good, keep curling, keep working from that center. Pulling the belly in and up. Here's last one, right side, curl it in. Last one, left side, curl it in. And then we're coming back up to the top again, take a break over the legs. We're gonna do a 3rd round of this, building on everything we've done thus far. So roll yourself back, find that halfway hold. Curl the arms, right leg comes tabletop, we stay there. You're gonna straighten the arms, straighten the leg. I want you to lower outside of the cans to the right of you, and then come back up, lower down in the center. Lift up, lower outside the right cans. Inhale, back up, lower down inside. Inhale, lift up, bring it outside, and then bring it up, bring it inside, hold it inside, lift it, bend the knee, curl the arms, lower the foot back down, come back up to the top. Little break there. And then we're coming back, round 2 of that. Roll back, curl the arms, find that left leg tabletop. We straighten the arms, straighten the leg. We're gonna lower the arms, lower the leg outside to the left, and then come back up, lower in between the cans. Lift up, lower out to the left, lift up, lower center. Arms are following what the leg is doing. Lift up, open left, come back together. One more time, lift up, open left, and then we come together, bend the knee, curl the arm, and then place it down, come up from there. We're gonna take our legs long, arms will stay with our cans, and we're gonna round over the toes to start. So just clearing the tops of your stacked cans, you're gonna round over pulsing twice. So 1, 2, clear the breath from the belly, and then roll yourself down to your mat. Full roll down now. We inhale, the arms stretch overhead, and then exhale, curl yourself back up. Reach over the legs, exhale, exhale twice. 1, 2, And then inhale to roll back down, looking at the belly button the whole time. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, curl chin to chest. Pulse twice. Exhale, exhale, inhale, roll all the way back. And we're gonna stay here. Leaving the cans to the sides of you. You're gonna take your right leg tabletop, left leg tabletop. We're here to stay. Now from here, we're gonna leave our palms on top of the hand weights or on top of the cans by your sides, and we're gonna start to find scissors. So using the space between your cans, curl your chin to your chest, split those legs. Left leg goes up, right leg goes out. Inhale, double pump them, switch them. Inhale, inhale, exhale, switch those legs. Using our cans, the sides of our mat as a guideline, keeping those inner thighs squeezing. Double kick and switch. Here's 3. Switch, last 2. Switch, one more time. And then bring them together, bend the knees in. We're gonna take ourselves to our left side, so that way I'm still facing you guys. And I'm gonna take my back can into my top hand. So turn onto your side. We'll come back to that funky roll-up series, but we're gonna go more teaser-ish with that next part. So laying yourself down, head is propped up with your hand, and we have our top leg between the cans, we have the cans behind and in front, equal distance of where we are between them. So our top hand, I'm gonna just take on top of my cans just for support, and then I'll eventually add an arm to this. So resting to start, find that left side of the belly, lift it off the floor. We're gonna lift that right leg between the cans, and we're gonna stay hovering just above the top, kick the leg forward, clearing the cans, and then sweep it back over the top. Kick the leg forward, clear those cans, and then come back through. Inhale, kick the leg forward, right? Really great incentive to not stub the toe here. And then last 2, kick, kick, keeping it parallel, just tracing inside edge of the foot across the top. Last 1, and then we're gonna hold in line with our hips, so we're perfectly centered between the cans. Externally rotate that right side. Now we're gonna add the leg lifting, come down in front of the cans, tap the floor, and then come up, come down between the cans. One more level of this, come up, come down behind the cans, really reach, and then come back up, come between them. Keeping external the whole time. So when we come in front, we tap through our heel side of the foot, bring it back up, tap through the heel side, heels together. Lift it up, heel taps the floor behind the cans, and then back up, tap together. Adding in our single hand weight. When your leg lifts, your arm lifts. Go behind the hip when you reach the heel forward, and then lift the arm, bring it in front as you go in between. Lift it up, bring it overhead as you go behind. Really get that stretch. Come back up, bring it in front as you go together. Lift it up, bring it behind as you go in front with the leg. Bring it up, bring it down in front together. Lift it up, bring it overhead to reach behind. Whew, that side body should be burning. One more, back together. Lift it up, go behind with the arm, in front with the heel. And then one last time together, reach forward. One last time overhead, reach behind. And then come together, hold the arm up. You're gonna start to take the leg up, hold it lifted, circle the leg. Little tiny circles, don't let that arm move. 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse the leg circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, we're gonna bend that leg in, and we're gonna bring our arm behind the hip. So bring it back as we pull the knee in, and then push the foot away, bring the arm in front. Pull the knee in front, bring the arm behind, push, pull it away. Here's 3, pull it in, push it away. And last 2. And one more time here, pull it in, push it away, Take yourself onto your back, grab the other hand weight or can. So now we're in the middle. And we're gonna do a round of teaser in between sides, since I'll have to change my whole setup to go to the other side. So legs are gonna go out long on your mat. We're gonna bring our hand weights up above us. And as we curl our chin to the chest this time for that roll up, you're gonna try to take one leg, lift it up to that teaser position. So you can go bent leg teaser or straight leg. Exhale as you curl to lift. Let's start with that right side coming up. You're gonna open the leg to the outside of the right cans. Come back up, lower it in between. Lift your left side up, outside of the left cans. Back up and over in between. Roll yourself down. Inhale, arms above you, get that stretch at the bottom. Exhale, chin to chest, roll yourself up. We hold it, that right leg comes up. Tap it outside to the right, back together, center. Left side comes up and over to the left. Back together, center. We roll ourselves down. Inhale, overhead. 2 more times. We're starting with the left leg this time. Roll up, left leg comes up. We tap outside to the left, together. Right leg comes up, outside to the right, together. And then we roll it down. 1 more time like that. Inhale, exhale, roll it up. Lift that left side. We go outside to the left, back together. Right side, outside, right, back together. Roll it down. Okay, full teaser here. Option to start the legs in tabletop instead of going from straight to the floor. I'm gonna try straight to the floor, but you guys can take it to tabletop to modify. Take an inhale. As you exhale, chin to chest, roll yourself up, float those legs up with you. We're gonna open the legs. They both go outside of the can. So if you're bent leg, you're tapping your toes. If we're straight leg, we're going out wide. So wide and together, wide and together. Let's do 2 more. Out wide with those legs, together. 1 more, wide, together. Lower the legs, lower down all the way to your mat. Inhale, overhead stretch. Now we're gonna add arms into that. Exhale, chin to chest, roll yourself up, float those legs up when you get there. Holding here as your legs open wide, your arms reach in between. So we reach the arms between as we go wide with those legs. Reach the arms wide as the legs come together. Yeah, there you go. Reach between with those arms, legs wide. Bring it back together. Whew. I hope you guys' heart rates are getting up there. Last one. Open together. Can we hold it here? Little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down all the way. Whew. Okay, from here, you guys might be able to just turn over to the other side. I'm gonna move my cans to the opposite side of my mat so that you guys don't have to look at my booty. Whoop. So finding your setup on the other side, we're gonna have our right side down on the mat. And then we have our cans in front of us, left hand on top of them to get set up, and then we'll start to grab that top hand with our can. So starting here, we're gonna take this into single leg kicks. We're resting the heel of our left hand on top of our weights. Left foot just stays hovering just above your cans. We're gonna kick it forward as you inhale. Exhale, flex and take it back. Using the cans as a guideline to stay drawing a line across the top without lifting or lowering any higher. Use that breath. Inhale the leg forward. Exhale, flex it, reach it back. Here's 2. 1 more time here. And then hold in line with your bottom leg. Externally rotate that left side, toes up. You're gonna lift the leg up, come heel down in front of your cans. Lift the leg up, come heels together. Lift the leg up, heels behind the can. And then come back up, heels together. Lift it up, bring it in front. Lift it up, bring it together. Lift it up, bring it behind. Reaching through that top hand to keep your connection there on the mat. And then on this next one, we're gonna add in our hand weight. So as we lift the leg up, we lift the arm up. We're coming overhead, or we're coming in front to reach together. And then we go overhead to reach behind. Tap the mat, come back together, arm reaches in front, heels together. Arm reaches behind you, heel taps in front. Lift it up, arm comes in front, heels together. Arm comes overhead, heel behind. Lift up, arm in front, heels together. Lift up, leg in front, arm behind. Gets tricky for our brain when we add that arm in. Heels together, arm in front, come together, arm overhead, reach through that whole side body. One more time, all three. Lifting up, we bring the arm behind, the heel in front. Lift it up, heels together, arm in front, and then heel to behind, arm overhead, and then come back together, hold it there. We're gonna circle the leg up and around. Take that arm up if you did it on the other side. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the connection, back the other way. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. We're going arm behind as the knee bends in. It's parallel frog, bend it in, reach the arm back, and then push the knuckles forward as you push the heel away. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, push it away, reach. Exhale, in. Inhale, push it away. Here's last 3. In, push it away. 2. And then this last one, we push it out there, we roll back to our back. Okay, and then option to keep our hand weights here. We're gonna reach them overhead, and we're gonna take our legs to tabletop one at a time. Now from here, I want you to find like a hug a tree arm position, and we're gonna start to take this into a chest lift. So as you exhale, you're gonna go chin to chest, curling yourself up. I want you to take the shape of your arms and kind of shift it towards one of your knees only. I'm gonna go right knee, and then the left leg's gonna go away, the right knee's gonna go in towards the space within your arms. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, shift to your left knee, reach that right one away. Inhale, back to tabletop, it's our single leg stretch. Exhale, reaching through your upper body to curl higher. Inhale back, exhale, twist. Inhale, bring it back, exhale, twist a little deeper. Last one, both sides, exhale, twist. Inhale back, exhale, twist. We got last one to the left. And then we're gonna hold it center right into our double leg stretch. Legs go away, arms reach overhead. Can you keep them together? And then exhale back in. So we're not gonna do the circle. We're just gonna reach and then exhale back in. Let the back line of the body get heavy. Reach, exhale, pull it back in. Here's last 2, reach, pull it back in. One more time, reaching. Exhale, pull it back in. Lower all the way down. Take the tension from the neck. Just a little rock side to side there. Okay. Now we're gonna roll ourselves up from here. So just hugging the knees in, rock and roll to the top. And I wanna take this into a little bit of quadruped work today. So I'm just gonna flip around. I'll leave my setup here behind me. So you're facing away from your stacks of cans now. And then we're gonna take our other 2 in our hands, or near our hands. We won't need them right away. So have them in front of you, in front of your hands. Finding this alignment, knees under the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. We're gonna start with just our opposite leg reach. So as you inhale, the right leg is gonna slide back into the space between your cans. The left hand is gonna go outside of this left can. And then start to bring it back in. So using our can set up as a guideline for where we're reaching, right arm slides away, left leg slides away, and then bring it back together. Inhale, left arm, right leg, slide them away, reaching in opposition. And then exhale, back together. Inhale, reaching, right arm, left leg. Lifting through the belly the whole time. Bring it back together. Left arm, right leg, stay there. Now from here, you're gonna try to keep that arm reaching. If it gets to be too much, the arm can come back. Focus on the leg. Cross over your set of cans to the left of you. Come back up, find center. Cross over your cans to the right of you. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, over to your right. Back through center. One more like that. Over to the left. Back to center. Over to the right. Back to center. Hold it there. We're going to do 6 times. Exhale, round. Knee to elbow underneath you. Inhale, reach straight back out. Exhale, round. Use the tummy. Inhale it back out. Here's last 4. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. 2. Inhale, lengthen, and then find that last one. Place the knee and hand down on the mat. Maybe shake out the spine a little bit. And then we'll take that into the other side. Okay, from here, right arm, left leg reach away from each other. Again, option to keep the right hand on the mat. You're gonna take the left leg over to the right of you, tap the floor, and then come back up and over, tap to the left. Inhale to the center, reaching to your right, back through center, reaching to the left. You really have to use those side bodies to find that reach around the cans. Up and over, left side reaching, back through center. One more, right side reach. Back to center, one more, left side reach. Hold the center, pause there 6 times. Round, elbow to knee, exhale. Inhale, reach back out there. Exhale, round and reach. Inhale, lengthen. Here's 4. Squeezing, belly to spine. 3 more times here. Last 2. 1 last time. And then you're gonna bring the arm and leg down. Take a little child's pose between. And then we'll get our heart rate back up there. Okay, so sliding your chest forward. We're gonna take this into a little prep for planking first, and then we'll take this into a plank progression. So I'm gonna have my chest kind of right over the level of my cans that I was using for hand weights. My feet are gonna come up and I'm in a modified or a kneeling plank position. Now from here, we're gonna take this into push-ups. As you exhale, the elbows are gonna go wide. As you inhale, you're gonna push the floor away from you. Exhale, the elbows wide. Inhale, push the floor away. Here's 3. If this doesn't feel good on the knees, you can take a different approach for your plank. Maybe a standing variation. Using the wall. 1 more time, bend those elbows. Press yourself up. And then from here, we're gonna take ourselves round over the heels and just take a little stretch. Now that you've gotten the idea of our plank position, we're gonna again go modified plank to start, and we'll take this into a side plank. So I want you to turn so that your knees are stacked. Your right hand is in between your hand weight cans, and your legs are between the leg cans. We're gonna take the top can in our left hand, and you're gonna start to lift your hips up as you reach that hand weight up. And then start to bring yourself back down. So a little challenge for the side body, lifting you up, and then come back down. Trying to stay centered of our mat, lift it up there. Good, and then come back down. Here's last 2, lift it up, bring it back down. On this last one, you're gonna come up and stay. Now 4 times, I want you to exhale. Round, lift your hips like a pike, reach your hand weight underneath. Inhale, open back out into that plank. Exhale, round and reach under. Inhale, come back, open into that plank. We got 2 more times. Round and reach. You can take left hand to the forearm. That's all always an option. One more time, round and reach. And then open it up and stay there. Holding there 4 times, pulse up an inch. Up an inch. Here's 2, 1. Come back down all the way. Take your hand weight down. And then let's just take our knees in. And we'll take a little counter stretch like a mermaid. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're gonna do that again on the other side. I'm gonna move my props, but you guys can just switch. Okay. I gotta use all of my cans before I start eating them. So I figured use this workout now. Okay, so we have our cans again. We're gonna start with our regular plank or a modified regular plank, and then we'll take that into our side plank. So hands or forearms on the mat. If you know you don't do push-ups, you can just hold the plank. Send the pelvis forward, find that straight line, knees to nose. We're gonna bend the elbows, but this time we're going for a count of 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1, push the floor away. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're doing 4 of these. We just got 3 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Timing is everything. Press the floor away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it away. 4, 3, 2, 1. We got 1 more push-up. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Push it away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your hips over your heels. Take a little stretch for those shoulders before we move on. Sending your weight forward onto your left side. Keeping your feet between the cans, hand in line with your shoulder. We take our top hand with our can. We're gonna lift it up as we lift the hips. So pressing the pelvis forward, lift into that modified side plank, and then bring it back down and just release the arm. Inhale, lift up, press up. We're pushing more from the bottom side of our hip than we are from the top. Here's last 3, press, lift. Good, lower. Last 2, press, lift. Good, and then one last time here, press, lift, stay there. Hold that lift. We're gonna exhale, round, reach under. Inhale, back overhead. Exhale, round, reach under. Inhale, back overhead. Last 2, round, reach under. Inhale, overhead. We hold it here, pulse it up an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down all the way. And then let's take ourselves down onto the belly. Legs are between our hand weights behind us. Arms are out in front with our other ones. So I'm gonna turn my palms down to the floor. If you have regular hand weights, this might even be an easier grip for you. We're gonna drop our forehead down to the floor, and we're gonna start to practice just hovering the arms and then releasing. Now, if you immediately feel as you lift those arms, if you feel this drop down into your neck, don't do it with hand weights. It's probably just too much loaded flexion. Lifting just the arms, and then release them. Lift just the arms, and release them. Lifting, releasing. We're gonna do one more lift and stay. Whether you have hand weights or not, you're gonna open your arms to your sides, and then bring them back around in front of you. Option to hover the forehead. We bring those arms around, and then bring it back in front. Last 2, bring those arms to your sides, back in front. One more time here, bring them around, and then back in front, and take a little break. Rest your forehead down, shake it out. Now we're gonna start to add in our legs, and then we'll start to alternate arms, kind of more of a swimming variation. So inhale, lift yourself up. Find where your pelvis is perfectly positioned, front side, back side, legs are lifted, arms are lifted. Now you're gonna start to alternate. Right arm reaches behind you, and then bring it back in front. Left arm reaches behind you, and then bring it back in front. Trying to keep the same line as you trace back towards the hip. Inhale in front. Here's 2, and back in front, one more. And then just finish one more time, left arm, and And then we'll take this down. Whew. All right, hands come underneath the armpits. Push yourself back up and over your heels for a stretch. And then we'll bring ourselves up to all fours again. And we'll just start our cool down here. So hands underneath the shoulders. We're gonna do a little bit of cat-cow and we'll take this into our stretch. So as you inhale, the heart's gonna shine forward, your tail lifts, your chest lifts, and then we exhale, push the floor away, rounding deeper into your spine. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the tail, shine it out there, and then exhale, round it back together. Inhale, lifting through the heart, relaxing those shoulders, and then exhale, round it up. And we'll just do this one more time before we take it into a little thread the needle. Inhale the heart forward, exhale, round, push the floor away from you, and then we're gonna drop into just a neutral back position. You're gonna inhale, reach your right arm up as high as you can go, and then exhale, thread it underneath your left arm, and just lay down on that shoulder. Maybe turn your head towards your left, and just let that stretch happen between the shoulder blades. Take one last big breath here. And then on the next inhale, we'll bring our right hand back where it was, underneath the shoulder. And then we inhale our left arm up, reaching as high as it'll go. Exhale, thread the needle underneath the left or the right arm. And then come down and find that comfortable stretch. So wherever it is comfortable for you is where you stay. Breathing into any place that's resistant to that stretch. And then just take one last deep breath here. You're gonna bring that left arm back out. Take one final child's pose, reaching both arms as far out in front of you as possible. And then I wanna just end with a nice little piriformis stretch today. So we did do a lot of hip work. So let's come down, just comfortable on your back. Let's cross our right ankle over our left knee. And then we're just gonna drop our knees out side to side. So tee out your arms, knees are gonna both come to your right side first, finding that front side of the left hip stretching out. And then drop the knees up and over to your left side, looking over to your right shoulder. And then continue back up and over the other way. And you guys can feel free to do this stretch as long as you would like today, right? Do it the rest of the day, we got time for it. We're just short on time here, we got about 2 more minutes. So I wanna make sure we get the other side in. So right foot comes back down, left ankle crosses over the right knee. We start by dropping both knees to the left, looking over our right shoulder. And then come back through center, drop both to the right, look to your left. And then back up through center, over to the left side, look to the right side. Just letting your spine enjoy this gentle little twist. And you'll finish last one either side. I want you to hug the knees in for a stretch. Just one last little love for your body here. And then inhale, exhale, rock and roll to the top. Take a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a bow. Give yourself credit for making time for yourself, your health, and your overall well-being today. Your body is only going to thank you for that. And thank you so much for joining me this morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye.